Hello everyone and welcome back to Galaxy 89 Cars. It's been a little while since I last uploaded a video. If you've seen some recent posts, that's because I've gone back to university and I've basically been so busy doing that, haven't really had much breathing space, but I've got a little bit of time. So this is going to be one of hopefully a few videos I'm going to be bringing you over the summer. So if you've been following my channel for a long time, you've seen I've had a few different cars. A Boxster 986.2, I've had an F-Type V6S, I had a BMW Z4 3-litre SI Sport Coupe. The reason I sort of had those cars, obviously, because I'm a car enthusiast, I love cars, I love driving, for the channel as well, but also because I was able to have two cars at that point in my life, a little sort of run around, just a little Vauxhall Corsa, in addition to those. Because of the sort of changes in my life, at the moment I can only run one car. A few months ago you may have seen that I bought a Mazda MX-5, Z Sport version from 2018. That was an amazing car, but what I sort of realised for an everyday sort of one and only car in my garage sort of situation, it basically was impractical for me. Like, in terms of driving, amazing, probably, and I'm not just saying this because of, whatever, but the gear shift on that car, definitely one of the best I've ever experienced. Driving as well, the steering wheel feels fantastic, it feels so direct and light, but it's not quite enough space. So today I'm going to be introducing you to my hopefully one and only long-term, one and only car, until maybe in the future when I get a second one. This car replaces the Vauxhall Corsa, so at the moment this is going to be my only car, and then in the future at some point I may get another. So without further ado, here is the new car. So this is a VW Up GTI. Now you may think, why have you gone for one of those? Well, they're quite cheap in terms of buying and also maintaining, servicing, all that sort of stuff. But they also bring a lot of fun. I did test drive quite a few of these, or different sorts of cars, and I looked at different things. And I've test driven a couple of these. This is what I've gone for. So obviously they're fundamentally based on a standard Up. At the front, we've got essentially the same 1-litre turbo petrol engine. In the standard Up it's around 60 horsepower, in this it's about 113, but considering this car weighs 1,070 kilograms, it's quite punchy. In terms of these have larger wheels, and these are bespoke to this GTI version. The suspension is fundamentally based on the standard Up suspension, but here it's been strengthened, stiffened, and it's got a 7mm wider track. It's also been lowered by 15mm on the standard Up as well. I'll go into the interior in a little bit. This has got a sort of a bespoke, obviously it's got all the GTI badges at the front, the side rather at the front, and it's got its little body kit as well that's sort of bespoke to this car. This little roof spoiler as well, that they say in the press materials that it has an actual effect. I highly doubt it. At the back we've got an extended bumper and there's a tiny little like pea shooter exhaust. All those are bespoke elements. I think I've actually locked it. Let me get my key. At the back it's funny, it's still got drum brakes, which is amusing. At the front it's got nice pads, discs and pads. I suppose VW, probably for expense, they just thought, okay, it's fine to have drums, and the fact that the car's around about 1,000 kilograms, why do we need to have any more? So looking inside, we've got this sort of red dash with the VW GTI steering wheel. That's actually from a Golf GTI. In this as well, another bespoke feature is the 6-speed manual gearbox that features in other cars such as the Polo, and obviously the tartan seats as well. I'm just going to hop inside because someone's coming. So in terms of other things you get this little screen where you can see all the information on the radio, for example. I'll just pop it on so you can see it for yourself. So you obviously have all the little display here, which I like. The one thing I don't like is it's kind of almost impossible to see exactly how fast you're going using the dial, so it's better to use the little digital display at the bottom. And then here, we haven't got a huge amount of information, but we've got, let's see, is it this one here? So we've got the radio, it's not touchscreen, so you've got the radio, which is DAB digital. It's also got Bluetooth as well, and there's an app connect where you can attach a phone via USB and basically use your phone as a sort of main connection. telephone connectivity, sound settings, system settings, radio, etc. And then yeah, let's see, let's just go back. So, I'm just gonna get it out. It's actually what I'm gonna do before I get it. I'll start it up because it actually does sound pretty good. I don't know if you'll be able to hear this. It does have a sound actuator. As far as I'm aware, it's not completely false, it's just being piped in into the cabin. So yeah, I mean, it's sort of semi-real, semi-not, but I think that's pretty good. And then in the back, you got a tiny little bit of space, but not a huge amount. So let me just get out. And there's a little bit of like red ambient lighting in there as well, but it's kind of hard to see unless it's like completely dark. So there you go. Anyway, sorry, someone just drove past. Anyway, so please let me know your thoughts. You like it, you don't like it, you've had experience of them. I've driven, like I said, a little bit. They're really light, really fun. For the amount of power they've got, they're actually quite punchy. Very, very small. And yeah, it is a fun car. Of course, I watched some reviews before buying one of these, and I think that the Carfection review sort of said it best, is that it just really puts a smile on your face. And as you can sort of hear from the inside as well, it sounds pretty interesting. So, there you go, that is the new car. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below if you feel like you want to share any. Until next time, thanks for watching and please subscribe for more.